Hey, it's Paul. Welcome back to B&B Talk. Don't forget, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Now, big episode, so I'm going to jump right into it. Now, we see Wyatt and Liam and Ivy standing around the closet, and they're trying to figure out what is driving Allie to this. All the pictures, all the eyes carved out, the hatred towards Steffy and Maya. And Wyatt says what's ailing her is strictly about pure hate. And at one point, Ivy thinks, because she has a loyalty to Allie, and she says this is an invasion of privacy, but nobody wants to hear that. Liam actually says that this is a mental health emergency and someone should get a hold of her therapist. After that, we go downstairs and we take a look at Nicole, and she's sitting daydreaming about Zende when he walks in shirtless after a dip in the pool, and that's okay by her. Eventually, Rick and Maya show up, and everybody starts talking about their folks, and they ask where they are. Nicole says her dad's not one for parties, and both the Avant girls are surprised that her folks are going to stick around, and they hope that maybe they can actually be a real family in every sense. And then we see Allie, and she stops the car. She actually stops short of hitting Steffy, and Steffy looks, and she can see her, and she knows something is going on, and she walks over and asks her what the hell she's doing, and she yanks her out of the car. Now, things are pretty tense at this point, and Steffy says, you know what, you could have killed me. And then Steffy all of a sudden realized that this wasn't an accident, and that she was trying to reenact the accident that happened to Darla that Taylor was responsible for. So things get really, really heated. Allie goes off on her about morality, and we've all heard her morality speech about what she thinks of Maya and what she thinks of Steffy. But Steffy tells her that she doesn't get to decide who is right and wrong. And like I said, things are really heated. Now we go back and we see Wyatt, and he's with Ivy and he's with Liam, and they go down and they show Rick and they show Maya the pictures that they found in her closet. And like I said, they start wondering when Thorne is coming. And Rick tells them that Thorne's delayed, and he decided not to fly commercial. They had him fly first class, and it's going to take him a while. So Ivy then says that Allie only sees, and she does a good job of explaining, she says she only sees either good, righteous people or purely evil people. It's black or white for her. And she said that they try to figure out where she could be in. And Ivy says sometimes that she goes out and parks near where their beach house was, and it's actually near where the accident is. So Ivy decides that she's going to go out there and try to catch up with her. Now, Nicole asked about the accident. She doesn't know anything, obviously, about Darla, and she asked what happened. And Zende explains what happened, about how Taylor was the one that ended up running down Darla and how she left the scene. And to make matters worse, it was a hit and run. They didn't know that it was Taylor responsible. And when they brought Allie to see a shrink, it was Taylor. So the whole thing gets really twisted because obviously they didn't know she was the one driving. So they really understand why Allie's been traumatized and what drove her to where she is, but they know that she needs help right away. And then Rick asks Wyatt and Liam to stay and help with Allie, because obviously he's not in a good position, because he is partially responsible, at least for the most recent pain inflicted on Allie when Maya and he sort of treated her like a slave. So it's pretty sad. And then we see Steffy again, and she tries to tell Allie that no one is perfect, and that she's clinging to this idea that people have to be perfect. She says, including your mother. And there's nothing that can be done about what happened to her. And at this point, we see Allie break down, and it's a really traumatic moment. And Steffy actually comes close to her, wraps her in her arms, and starts to console her as Allie just weeps uncontrollably. But then at one point, it stops, and Allie says that she's lost everything good and decent, and that it's all Steffy's fault, and her mom's fault, obviously. Next, she picks up a tire iron, she moves towards Steffy and takes a big swing at her, and Steffy jumps back, and you see her arms in the air, the same defensive mode that she took when she saw the car coming. And that's where we leave things off. So really exciting episode. I hope you'll come back and check out what happens tomorrow. It's B&B Talk, it's Paul. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Have a great day.